Hi and welcome everyone to our next video about promoted listings. So what is it? eBay promoted listing, what we call sponsored listings, I'm about to explain right now. This chapter of sponsored listing or promoted listing is very important. The reason it's so important because it gives us the visibility. It's not that we are not going to have visibility without it, but it improves the visibility, and eBay know how to circulate with the promoted listings, and it brings sales for sure. So first of all, what is a promoted listing? What is it? If you see right over here on the eBay search field, I wrote Galaxy Note 8 case. Look how many results I have here. 2 million, more than 2 million results, which means I can see 50 on the first page. The eBay default for the first page is 50 items. That's it. I'll try to show you, and I'll scroll down a little bit all the way to the bottom, and then you can see that the default on most accounts, especially on new users accounts, is 50 listings per page, as you can see over here, which means it shows the first 50 items. Now how it shows, how it knows which item to show over here, we have what's eBay called the best match. The best match is are actually the items that eBay believes that will be with the best match for our search. If I search for Galaxy Note 8 case, so the best match will give me the best results for what I was looking for. There are some more ways to search here by shipping, highest on price plus shipping, lowest and highest first, the newly listed items, ending soonest for people who are more into auctions, distance, but as I said, the default is best match. I would like to explain about that a little bit more about the 50 items. It's exactly like you search for something in Google. Most of the cases when you go to Google search field, you will go and click on a website that appears at the first page, maybe on the second page, but pages 5, 6, 7, they are desert for me. This is what I call desert. So the items that will going to be sold on eBay, my perspective is the first page is the best page to be. So I want you to understand that if you want to be a professional seller, you need to learn how to be on the first page. Now part of it is eBay promoted listings. As you can see, the first item here is where you can see says sponsored. It's a promoted listing. Let's go to the second one. It's what I called a regular one, also the third one, but take a look at the fourth listing will be sponsored as well, and another one, the fifth one, is sponsored as well. So how do we do that, and what is it exactly? First of all, I want you to go to my eBay and then go to your seller hub. Now I added some more items to our demo account. I still have limitations, so it's not a lot of items, but I'm going to demonstrate how we do that. So as you can see, I went ahead to my eBay. I now go and click Activity Seller Hub, and inside the Seller Hub I will go to Marketing, and on Marketing you can see we have Promoted Listings. Okay, so we go to Promoted Listings. And since the account is brand new, we don't have anything over here. Create your first campaign. This message will only come when you do it at the first time, but then you won't have that anymore. Now I'm going to choose this option, select items individually, And here I have all the items listed. Currently I have 19 items listed at the store, and I'm about to choose just some of them in order to demonstrate how I create a promoted listing campaign. So I'm going to create this holiday wine gift set. I'm going to take the card holder. I will take the bicycle light. I'll take the planters. I'll take these as well, and I'll take the baby born gift set. I'll take safety glasses. Let's take the welding goggles as well. Okay, I selected 8 items. Of course, if you like, you can go ahead and just select all. You do that over here on at the top. You can choose up to 500 items if you go and choose manually, and you have no limitations if you upload an Excel file. Another important issue about the 500 per campaign, that you can create how many campaigns that you need. So don't worry about that. You do start with your first campaign, as we created this one, our test campaign, for 500. And as I said, if I'm not working in bulks, if I'm not importing Excel files, I can choose and work. I can do a campaign of 500, and then I can do another campaign for another 500, and another campaign for another 500, and each campaign can has different purpose, which means I can do promoted listing by 1% for one type of items that I know that I have a very slim margin upon the others, and I can create another campaign that I can call it whatever it is, and I promote items by 3% because I know I have more margin, or I raised the price a little bit. So don't worry about the 500 items. You can always hit this button and create a new campaign. But right now let's focus on that option that I just showed. I selected some items individually. I'll go here and I do set add rate. Once I click that, I will have the option to choose how much money I would like to pay eBay if the item sells. From experience, I can tell you that you can promote your items by 1 or 2%, and it does the job. It just does the job. And on the other hand, remember that we have a competition, which means I cannot I cannot lose money if I'll give eBay 5% and another 10% and another 4% from PayPal. I need to do adjustments at my price monitor. I will need to raise the price, and this is not what I'm going to do on this video. Of course, I can do that, and I can raise all my prices by 1% and then do the promoted listing, or by 2% and then do the promoted listings, and that's okay. You can do that, but I want you to understand the idea behind what I'm explaining you here. The idea is that after you create a campaign, and if the item will sell, if someone clicked on the ad that you saw it sponsored, like I showed before, and he bought it, then you will pay the additional percent. You're not going to be charged if the item never sold, which means you only pay eBay after you had a sale. Let's move on to the next step. Once I click here, I showed you this bar on the left side, and I can here I can control and determine the percents I want to promote the item. But as I told you, this way I can control all of them. I do 1% at all just for the demonstration. If you know that you have an item that you have a lot of margin, you can do that individually. Okay, you don't have to go for all of them. This option over here is to do all of them. But now I'm showing you how you can do individually. Let's take the safety glasses for instance. I can go and do here 1.5% if I want, if I know that I have enough margin. If you want, you can go to the price monitor, you can raise your price a little bit, and then you can promote. But for this video, I want you all to promote your items by 1%. This is for the demonstration. Now, no point of promoting item 3, 4, and 5% if we're not making money. So always remember that we only do promoted listings once we have the margin inside. So if you are working on close margins as 5% from the top, make sure that you understand that the promoted listing will take out of the profit, and you need to raise your prices a little bit. Okay, so after I choose 1% for the majority and 2% for the glasses, I go and hit review. And once I hit review, I have the option to give name to my campaign. I call it test campaign number 1. You can see eBay demonstrates how it looks like, exactly what I showed you before with the sponsored logo on it. As you can see it over here very nicely, and then you go ahead, click I agree, and hit on launch. Once you do that, eBay will start working on that at the background, and as you can see, your ads will appear on eBay within a few hours, then and run until you cancel your campaign. So we have one active campaign. We promoted 8 items, and here at this field, at this page, you will be able to see how many people clicked, how many people bought the items. We're now going to give it a few more days, and once we start to have more sales, I will show you how it looks like once there are sales. And of course, here at the ad fees, you will be able to see exactly how much money you will pay eBay. Now, eBay charges this money inside the monthly invoice. You will have a space over there that says how much money you paid for sponsored items. Sorry, how much you paid for promoted listings. Okay, thank you very much for watching this short video about how to create campaign. Do that, promote your items, and please stay focused on the price. Make sure you are inside. Thanks a lot, and good luck.